Day 25, self-care.
It's your final self-care check, and today you're going to keep 20 minutes of your own time and think about vulnerability. You may notice that we've only done 4 days of self-care, and so we're missing one of our 5 traits. And if you're curious as to why, it's because every time you did an investigation activity, you were cultivating curiosity. So without you knowing it, we were trying to feed and nurture that inquisitive mindset, that natural desire to learn and to do more. So you've been nurturing your curiosity throughout the challenge. We're just going to scratch the surface, and today we're going to focus on caring more about what you think than on what others think. You may notice some overlap between this week's activities and last week's activities. When we wrote the Startup Teacher Playbook, Michelle and I really tried to isolate these 5 traits to help people develop them and strengthen them, but they really overlap and interconnect, and they work together in order to make people the most successful. So being vulnerable for us means you're willing to put your authentic self out there. You don't limit yourself or let other people define you or your success. You do you. So today, you can think about how you can open yourself to others while ditching some drama that isn't serving you, or you can define success in your terms. Here's my bet. How you define and measure success for your students is far more respectful than how you measure and define success for yourself. And while it's great to hold high standards for ourselves, we also deserve the same grace that we give to our students. So extend some of that grace to yourself, because after all, it's all about learning and trying and doing and growing. But today, you're just going to take a few steps as you think about vulnerability. If you want more on vulnerability, I highly recommend everything Brené Brown has written, published, or produced. And right now, it's all about a little self-care.